Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Rajeshri. In the series of lectures Advanced Java, today we will see program demo for data input stream and data output stream. As this program is somewhat long, already I have written this code and here I am going to explain what I have done over here. So this is program using data input stream and data output stream objects. We will perform arithmetic operations. So basically here we are using both of these streams, data input stream and data output stream, and for that we will also use file input stream and file output stream. Required packages we have imported over here. First, import java.io.star. So for any type of stream object, we need to import this package java.io.asterisk. Import java.util.scanner. I want to accept numbers or input from user, and for that I want to create object of a scanner class. So this package is also imported. This is our class where we are having main function. Here some throws are declared like file not found exception and IO exception. File not found exception we are using because here we are handling some file, maybe one file or maybe two files. So whatever the file we need to access, maybe for reading or writing, it may happen that whatever the name is given, that file is not available on the system, whatever we are using. So for that, if it is happened, it will generate error of exception of type file not found. So that is already declared. If the file is not present on system, it may generate the exception file not found. That is file not found exception. And another possibility is what are the file name we are using, that file may not be or it may not be having permission to read or write the contents. It may be read protected, write protected, like this. So or some due to some or memory cause or whatever it is, if there is any problem happen with reading and writing of the contents from or to the file, it may generate IO exception, that is input output exception. So these two exceptions we have already declared by using throws. Now come to the core, that is our logic. First, file output stream object we are going to create. So as in last lecture, in the theory part of file input stream and file. So in last lecture we have seen theory part regarding data input stream and data output stream. Detailed diagram we have seen how the data is get passed from one stream to another stream, and entire path of the data we had seen. If you want for that, I am giving reference for that lecture in description box. Okay, for this program we will see one by one. So file output stream object is created with a file name a.txt. Path of a.txt file is given over here, d:/a.txt. So this file, this txt file I am using for arithmetic operation. Here first it is open for output. That means here we will be able to write some contents into this file. So a.txt file is open for writing. After that, whatever the file we have selected a.txt, this file we are using as a byte stream. What we require, we want to perform operations, arithmetic operations. That means we want to have whatever the data is present over there, that we want to have with data specific format, and for that, only for that purpose, here we are using data output stream class object. So data output stream DOS my object name equals to new data output stream, and this object FOS here we are using. So file is created by using object name FOS, and this FOS we are using while creating object of data output stream. That means here we are accessing a.txt file indirectly. After that, scanner sc equals to new scanner system.n. We are creating object of a scanner class. By using this object, we will be able to perform read operation. System.out.println enter first name. This is just information for the user what he or she has to do at the time of execution. That means here one number must be entered. Int num1 equals to sc.nextInt. By using object of a scanner class, we will accept one integer from user and that input number we will assign to num1. Similarly, here information for the user to enter second number by using system.out.println. Second num2, this integer is declared, and here we are going to use sc.nextInt. That means here it will accept second integer number from user. Whatever the numbers are accepted by the user, both of these numbers we will write into the file. So we want to write these numbers as integer, and for that we are using object of DataOutputStream class, that is DOS. So DOS.writeInt. Our integer, our variable is of type integer. We are storing integer numbers. So DOS.writeInt in bracket num1. First number will get written into the file a.txt. DOS.writeInt in bracket num2. Similarly, we are going to write second number in file a.txt. So both of these numbers we have saved to file a.txt, and now we are closing object of file output stream class, that is fs.close. File is closed now. These two numbers we have saved. Now we have to read these two numbers. We have to open the file again. We have to read these contents, these two numbers, and then we have to perform operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So for that we have to open this file for input mode. So for that, here file input stream class object is created. Just as here we have created file output stream class for writing. For reading, here we will use file input stream class object. So file input stream FIS, name of object is FIS, equals to new file input stream. Same path I am using because I want to refer same file, d:/a.txt. Now we will read this file. So this file is now open for reading. Data input stream, we want to read the contents which should be data specific, whether it is integer, float, whatever it is. So data input stream DIS equals to new data input stream in bracket FIS. So just here we have used file output stream class object. Here we will use file input stream class object, this one. That means indirectly we are accessing a.txt file. We want to read two numbers from this file, and for that here we are going to declare two integers, int n1. So int n1 equals to dis.readInt. So dis is name of our data input stream class object. In that we are having one method readInt, which is used to read one integer from the file. So first integer number whatever we had given over here, this will get read and it will get stored into n1. Similarly, int n2, second integer variable, is declared. Again we are performing the same operation, dis.readInt. It will read now second number whatever we had given over here, and this will get assigned to n2. So these variables are ready with data. Now we can perform arithmetic operations. So to store addition we are using sum variable. So int sum equals to n1 plus n2, performing addition of these two numbers. This is for addition. So similarly, int sub equals to n1 minus n2. We are performing here subtraction. Int multi equals to n1 into n2. We will perform multiplication. And float division can be in floating point also. That's why here it is taken float div equals to, now n1 and n2 both of these are integer. So explicit type casting is done over here. N1 is converted into float, n2 is converted into float, and we are performing here division. So result will be in float and that can be stored into div. So this is for division. So with these sum, sub, multi and div, our results will be ready, and all these 4 results we are going to display by using system.out.println. We are printing like addition of n1, here value of n1 will be printed, and n2 value of n2 will be printed is equal to our actual result of sum. Similarly, we will perform result of subtraction, multiplication and division. All these 4 results we are going to display on our screen first. This task is over. Reading and performing mathematical operations are over. So I am going to close here file input stream object, that is fis.close. So it is better to close. File data will remain secure. Then what are the results here we have generated? We want to store these results also in our file a.txt. You can store in another file also, but I am going to store into same file. So again I have to open the file and I have to write the results. Means again for writing I have to open the same file. So I am using here same object name FOS, file output stream class object already created and the name was FOS. I am using same object FOS. FOS equals to new file output stream in bracket d:/a.txt, and here I have just written true. This second parameter is used to append. That means keeping the previous contents as it is, new contents are going to append to the same file. Otherwise it will get overwrite. So it must be true. Then DOS, data output stream class object equals to, that is object name is DOS. This is for data output stream as we have mentioned in the top of the file. New data output stream in bracket FOS. Same object name, remember we have to use over here. So whatever the contents, whatever the results we have got over here, sum, sub, multi and div, this we want to save. So for that here I have used dos.write utf in bracket addition equal to sum. Similarly, I have written, here are some lines which purposefully I done comment to that. I open these comments and I will show the difference in between the write UTF and write int and whatever the data specific contents are there. But first I will use write UTF. So by using write UTF method, I am going to write addition as sum into the file a.txt. Similarly, I will write subtraction equals to value of sub, multiplication equals to value of multi, and division equals to value of div. All these 4 results I am going to save in file a.txt. And as our task is over, we are also saving results into the same file. So the task is over. So what we do now? We just run this code and we will see the result. Run. See here, enter first number. We have to enter here one number. I am giving here number as 7. First number is 7. Enter second number. I am giving number as 2. These are the results. Addition of 7 and 2 is 9. Subtraction of 7 and 2 is 5. Multiplication of 7 and 2 is 14. Division of 7 and 2 is 3.5. build successful. So this is our output. This is the correct output we are getting. Now let's check what are the contents of a.txt after execution of this file. So for that, here I am going to execute as per my path. This a.txt file is over here. See our here. One interesting thing is that here, what are the numbers I had given? These were 7 and 2. So even though I stored it, that was write int. So these two symbols, see these two symbols, this one and this one, these two symbols are nothing but my two numbers 7 and 2. Even though it is looking funny, we are getting here symbols, but system is able to read this symbol at the time of program execution. So this has happened when you use write int or data specific or methods we are using, write int, write float, whatever it is. So even here you are getting symbols. Here we are not getting the actual numbers. It is not possible to read these contents. Even though these are the symbols, system is able to read this, but we are not able to read this. And see the difference. Here I had used write UTF, and by that I had saved the results add, sub, multi and div. Now it is coming properly. You can use write characters also, write string. That method is also you can use, so that the results will be numbers will be readable. I have used here UTF. So addition equals to 9, subtraction equals to 5, multiplication 14 and division 3.5. Same result whatever we got on output screen, that is going to save in a.txt over 5. So this is the difference between write int and write UTF. This is possible to read, but if instead of write int I had used, let us consider I am using here write UTF, it will not get considered as integer, and I will not be able to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So it, even though it is looking here symbols, we are getting here symbols, but it must be write.int at the time of writing the numbers, because we have to perform the calculations. We can also do here one change. Okay, I close this file first. What I do, I remove this UTF. Now what I do, I make this to this UTF. I am doing comment. I am removing comment of write int. I make this as comment. I remove comment over here. I make this comment. That means instead of using UTF, I am storing the contents which will be data specific. So write in sum, write in sub, write in multi, write float, div. Again, I purposefully take the same I will take same numbers 7 and 2, and I will execute the code. Run this again. First number was 7, second number was 2. Still the same result I am getting, 9, 5, 14 and 13.5. Let's check what are the contents of a.txt. See here, I am getting number of symbols. I am not getting here a result which is readable. So that's why. So even though it is not readable, but system can read it. That is funny thing. That's why I told that. That is funny thing about write method. Okay. Again, I come to this NetBeans. So here we can also use write int or write UTF. Also we can use one more method is there, that is DOS dot write chars. You can also use this one, which will accept whatever the string you are giving, that is accepted. and that is again will be in readable format. Instead of using write UTF, you can use write chars also, but that will not be data specific. Remember, just like UTF, it will be considered as character only. So as after whatever the results we are going to store over here, that's just we want to read it. That's why I made this as UTF or characters. If we want to perform further operations by using these results, it must be again write int, write int and write float. That will be correct. So I hope you understood. So thanks for watching. Keep watching.